March 17th, 2010. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I decided in what little time I have right now, I could go ahead and get one done. Uh, Lots happened since the last video. I've been teaching, for example. I've been teaching for about 2.5 weeks now. Oh man, it's fun. I like it. The kids here are all really smart, and I mean, they're still kids, you know. You'll always find the one that won't stop talking, or the one that always has to answer every single question. But the kids here they're sharp, and I find life here to be rather pleasing, even though I still can't speak any of the language. Just basic hellos and goodbyes and a few other phrases like that. Uh, let's see. Haven't really gotten around to furnishing the apartment all that much. I bought and put together a desk, which the laptop I'm currently talking to is on, uh, and a chair, which I'm sitting on, which is a comfort because sitting on the floor to do everything kind of hurt for the longest time. So at least I have a few Western comforts to help me out. Let's see. Other things that have happened. By this point, I've met all of the administrative staff for the Osan branch of Cheongdam Incorporated, and all of them are very nice people. I'm particularly lucky because I've heard some horror stories about head instructors that were no good or branch managers that just didn't care. Um, just stories about the higher ups that just really did not like the ELS teachers. So, in this, I think I'm very fortunate. Every Wednesday, the sort of head of our branch takes everybody, Korean and American staff, out to do something. First Wednesday, we went out to eat. Last Wednesday, let's see, what did we do? We went bowling. I'm not sure if we'll do something this Wednesday tonight, but there's a chance. There's a good chance of it. Let's see what else. I finally got my diploma back after some months being parted with it. I still don't have an alien registration card or a bank card, but I was told that the bank card will come sometime this week and the ARC will come sometime next week, they think. So I'm still what they would consider to be on borrowed time, I suppose. I think the longest you can stay in any given country without having an alien registration card is about 90 days, so I should still be in the clear. As far as exploration goes, I've wandered about a lot of Osan. It's not nearly as big as Seoul. I'd put it about as big as maybe Lafayette in Indiana. Has a park along the western edge, running alongside a river that goes north and south through Osan. Has a gigantic open market where you can find just about anything. Everything from live squid to, the most obscure type of battery you could ever imagine for any type of electrical equipment. Uh, hmm. I can't remember if I brought this up in the last video or not, but I was hit by an old man. Walked across the street while the little walking light was still red, and kept sort of yelling at me, and when I told him I didn't understand what he was saying, just hit me on the shoulder and pointed to the crosswalk. So I give him full marks for bravery. I'm not sure I'd hit someone that was, 2 heads taller than myself, but I suppose that's a large cultural difference over here, is that the elderly are pretty much allowed to do whatever they want because they've kind of earned it at this point after 60 or so years of nothing but work. So I thought that was kind of funny. Oh man, what else? Been looking through Craigslist and other such sites for cheap furniture. Found a nice looking wardrobe for about 65,000 won, about $60 here in the US, or there in the US. The problem is it's in Seoul, and I'm in Osan, and I don't have a vehicle to transport it, so I've been trying to find a way to get in contact with a moving company or something and trying to get a quote, and I don't know, it's all very sketchy right now as to how I'll be able to pull that off this weekend, around Saturday, I think. The head instructor, a guy by the name of Edward, is going to help me go to a place called Yoksan, I think, or Yeksan. I can't remember, but it's a giant techno mart. I mean, just like there's a big free market here in Osan, this is a gigantic electronics free market where apparently you can find, really high-end electronics on the cheap. So I'm hoping to go there and find television or anything of that nature. Let's see what else. I'm starting to get the hang of some of the cultural differences here, such as department stores and things like that. The department stores are they're similar but different. I mean, a Walmart or a Kmart, it's one floor, it's a gigantic space, and you just sort of wander around and get everything that you want. Over here, again, big space, only everything is multi-level. Like there's E-Mart and there's Latte Mart or Lotte Mart. And both of them have like between 3 and 5 levels to them. And going up and down to each level requires an escalator. But the neat thing about the escalator is it's flat. It's not steps. So what they did was they put grooves in on the wheels of their shopping carts. So when you roll it over to the flat escalator, the grooves fit in with the grooves on the escalator, and it helps you carry the cart up to the next level or down to the next level. There's always ever one entrance into the actual store itself, and that one entrance is always patrolled by a greeter who seems to be the manager of the entire store. And his job is to stand there and bow and welcome people for hours on end every day. I don't see how they can do that and still retain their sanity, but, like I said before, different culture. I kind of bought something sort of expensive. I mean, it's expensive for over here. In the States, it would have cost more. I might tell you about it later when, they pay me for the first time and I don't have to feel so guilty about it. But Patrick would be proud that I bought this. That should give you a major hint as to what I bought. Unless you really don't know anything about Patrick, in which case, well, you'll just have to wait for the next video, I guess. I love you guys, and farewell from Korea, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.